Good morning, everybody, and Shabbat Shalom. I'm Cantor Yonah Kliger. A couple months ago at my niece's bat mitzvah, I tried something different. She chanted the Torah in Hebrew, as kids typically do, and then to mix it up a little bit, what I decided to do was to translate with Trope. So what I did was, I took the actual translation from the Plout commentary, from the Chumash, and I put the actual Trope that was in the Hebrew to that English. And what was amazing was it brought the text to life in a whole new way. Not just for me, and it was pretty much the first time I had ever done it, but for all the people in the congregations, it opened their eyes and opened up the whole thing to them in a way that I think was really exciting. So I thought it would be really cool to bring translating with Trope to all of you. So this week we happen to be right in the very middle of the entire Torah. We're at Parshat Kedoshim in the book of Leviticus. It's got all kinds of important stuff in it, including the Golden Rule. And so I just wrote it down here, and I thought I would just sing it for you, and let's see how it goes. The Eternal One spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the whole Israelite community, and say to them, you shall be holy, for I, the Eternal your God, am holy. You shall each revere your mother and your father, and keep my Sabbaths. I, the Eternal, am your God. Do not turn idols or make molten gods for yourselves. I, the Eternal, am your God." This is where it gets a little bit weird. "When you sacrifice an offering of well-being to the Eternal, sacrifice it so that it may be accepted on your behalf. It shall be eaten on the day you sacrifice it, or on the following day. But what is left by the third day must be consumed in fire. If it should be eaten on the third day, it is an offensive thing. It will not be acceptable. And one who eats of it shall bear the guilt for having profaned what is sacred to the Eternal. That person shall be cut off for kin. When you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not reap all the way to the edges of your field, or gather the gleanings of your harvest. You shall not pick your vineyard bare, or gather the fallen fruit of your vineyard. You shall leave them for the poor and the stranger. I, the Eternal, am your God. You shall not steal. You shall not deal deceitfully or falsely with one another. You shall not swear falsely by my name, profaning your God. I am the Eternal. You shall not defraud your fellow. You shall not commit robbery. The wages of a laborer shall not remain with you until morning. You shall not insult the deaf or place a stumbling block before the blind. You shall fear God. I am the Eternal." So that's the first 10 verses or so of Parshat Kedoshim from the book of Leviticus. Let me know what you think. That was Translating with Trope. Shabbat Shalom.